Thank you so much for joining this channel. We already started a series on Microsoft Cloud Foundry and already covered day 1, day 2, day 3. So it is a episode 6 for me, but actually it is a day 4. Day 4 we are going to discuss about this guardrails and responsible AI. So in the day 1, day 2 and day 3, we discuss about that how to set up Cloud Foundry, how to make a agent using Cloud Foundry, and then we created a rack based system on the HR leave assistant using the Cloud Foundry. Okay, and after that we did a evaluation also. So what we right now till now, that is creating agent with rag and evaluation. You know that how much evaluation is important before actually making it live for a production. Means the token, the performance, the quality, all the indexes, right? KPIs we have to check. Okay, whether just like a test drive you do, right? Or maybe the manufacturer do a testing of the car before the launching into the market. Similarly we did the evaluation. But along with that, even if suppose you are building an agent and is giving a response, the response also correct, accuracy also high, lower token cost. Okay, other parameter also is actually the groundiness, and also some other parameters that we discussed in the last session is working fine as per the evaluation. But still there is a everything runs on the ethics and compliances. So how you will ensure that the output it is getting generated actually meeting the expectation of the particular country, or at the global level or the country level, or maybe at the age level, right? So you need to be very responsible. See, LLM is trained with predetermined data, and you are launching something, suppose that for a HR portal for a particular company. So definitely you want a HR portal to be HR related question to be the response should come promptly, also with high accuracy and valid. What if you are asking some question that is also a HR related, but that is private data to individual? That should not come, right? Say for example you're asking, okay, the salary range of suppose a particular candidate, or maybe a particular band, right? In that case you need to be responsible. And how you can be responsible? Responsible AI actually have some responsibilities on multiple factors, so like fairness, security. There are 5 factors. I haven't mentioned about that because it is mostly about the guardrails. However, I am trying to recollect. That is, the fairness. Everybody should, there should not be any biasness in terms of gender. Okay, number one. Number two is that it should be available for uh, everyone. No one should be excluded. Okay, third one is the security. Fourth one is the transparency. Everything should be transparent, right? And the fifth one is I think forget that. So there are 4 5 are there. It is available in the in the Google also, or YouTube also. Just look into that. The responsible AI is very important. Based on that only, those principles things actually runs. So now guardrails, like that a main gate in front of your home. Definitely anyone can come at your home, but at least you want to check at the main gate. Someone should stop there and give a ring, or even ask you. Then only you will check. Okay, this person is valid. Come inside. So that is called guardrail. So guardrail, how it works in the that in the cloud arena. So not cloud, AI arena. So suppose, as I mentioned, right, building AI agent is easy, AI agent is hard. It may be safe AI agent is very difficult, right? Say for example you are working on an agent that will do a production deployment, and at that time mistakenly it actually, rather than deploying the database, it deleted the data. So it is not a safe, right? So you need to be safe. So that guardrail will actually ensure that. So you put some restrictions, right? See, freedom and distance both are not same. You definitely you can give a freedom to anyone, your kids and everything, but you should put a restriction also. Okay, don't take ice cream at this time, or don't play in the rain. These are called guardrails, so that the kid is safe. Similarly, in AI also you have to check that that your a user, when given the prompt, and the LLM and the other tools, everything are getting give the response, they should follow some instruction. There is an instruction we give prompt, system prompt and user prompt. So no bypassing, no extra of the confidential information. Suppose you are giving banking information, you cannot ask for the bank number, right, in the chat GPT. No one. Regarding harmful response, any sexual content, any adultery content, and if it is for the kids, manipulating AI agent, suppose it should do some XYZ, but along with that it is doing a PQR, so that is a harmful. So in this episode we will try to understand that how we can stop this bypassing, stop this extracting information, stop this triggering. So all you have to stop it, nothing you have to allow if something is wrong. So responsible AI, already I have given you that five principle that you have to remember, that you will get if you are going doing the certification of AI 900 or something, Microsoft Azure Fundamental, you will get it there also, like fairness, inclusiveness, uh, safety, security, transparency, right? There are one more, actually I forget that. So that also need guardrail is the the business constraint. So content filters, prompt injection, just like in the SQL we do SQL injection attacks. Okay, XSS attack in the JavaScript. Okay, so there are multiple type of attacks, right? That we do in the API development or the UI development, just to check any security is there, an issue is there or not. Jailbreak attempts. Okay, sensitive data protection. So these are the parameters we need to ensure to be implemented or followed before actually launching any. Why guardrail is matter? Because without guardrail, the user agent unsafe. With guardrail, just a, you know check mark. This is the only difference. What is responsible AI that I mentioned, right? Safe, fair, reliable, transparent, accountable, secure. Accountable, right? Someone should be accountable. That is important. Reliable. You can trust on that. Fair. No one is safe, secure. So these are the principle. So in the Cloud Foundry also we can create a that guardrail. Microsoft AI Foundry also give a direct option to apply policies. I will show that. Content safety, violence, hate speech, sexual content, self harm, that need to be taken care of. Prompt injection, ignore previous, reveal confidential information. If you add in the prompt, you can give anything, but prompt also need to be checked whether it is injecting any wrong prompting or not. Act as a, it is like a role play. Act as a developer, act as an architect, that is fine. Act as a system administrator means you are trying to hack the information. Reveal means you are actually asking some hidden information. Ignore means you are asking to avoid or bypass important information. So these are the terms you need to be checked. Sensitive information like internal policy leaks, employee information like salary, or anything, right? Personal details, confidential business information, contracts, client information. So we have done the rack system, right, in one of the session in the Cloud Foundry, that grounded responsiveness, and that we discuss the grounded responsiveness in the evaluation also in the last demo. So ensure that your original responses originate from the approved enterprise knowledge that we implemented, right? Leave policy, employment handbook. So that you should not bypass those documents. So we are developing the HR assistant scenario. So knowledge base, QI Foundry already we have done. Enterprise document, that is already done. Only the that is guard block or refuse scenario, maybe act as administrator. These are the that is very critical, this terminology. Where is the leave carried for follows the expected and allowed answer only for knowledge base. It should not come from the elsewhere. Still, it is normal question. So configure guardrail means open guardrail, prompt injection, detection, content safety sensitive information that you can do. Validation testing means you can test it applying that. Architecture is simple guardrail. You already implemented HR assistant earlier. Now Foundry knowledge base in rack based system. Only the guardrail is additional. Key learning is evaluation tell us. So evaluation we did in the last session that how AI system is means your accuracy, your token uses, your groundness, right? So the whether it is performing well or not. But guardrail actually help you how safe it is, how we can avoid unnecessary issues. So both are important. So next we will discuss about the monitoring and observability, okay, which get logged into the system. And thank you so much that you gone through this with me. Let me go to the uh, how to configure it. So I already deleted actually. That is my uh, account actually. So I'm trying to show that how we can do that. The same thing like we have to go there in the Microsoft Azure Cloud Foundry. It's loading. I should have actually opened earlier. I forget that. So if you go to the resources, so whenever you do any practice, so after that you have to delete it. Otherwise, the cost will incur in case you are using evaluation and everything. I have deleted that, but at least I have the project to show you how to configure. The knowledge base also I deleted. So this is the that I have demoed earlier. So we discuss about the deployment. We discuss about that knowledge part in the rack-based system, but we deleted that. We discuss about the memory also, data also. We discuss when you are doing the evaluation, uploading some data set. Evaluation we did how to do that evaluation. That also I deleted because it incur cost. Now today is guardrail. So guardrail you can see it is already there. So if you open, you can see the jailbreak you mentioned, right? Content safety, blocking harm, self harm, you can actually set up production material code protected. And if you want to create, so jailbreak is one of the option. Prompt injection, as I said, that also you can configure from here. Suppose this, you'll get an option how to configure, you have to block or not. Then the content harm. This is a prompt, right? It is a content. Content should not have sexual, self harm, violence. You can change this. Extra tool call, tool response. So your tool also maybe come into the picture. It comes with the data. You can block list also. Protected material, sensitive data. So how to use that? You can get it from anywhere, but you understood that these are the parameters are very important to make the content safe, so that there should not be any side effect of the AI responses. So add control, select agent. So once you do this now, then only you can select the agent. You can do it for the model also. Say for example, I am putting a random value to make it enable. See all those settings that you have taken in the first, that will apply on the agent also, even the model also. So safety is not only about the agent. Safety is only about the model which has been designed, right? That also should be you have seen that multiple new models are coming up. That what that does it mean? It means new features are coming from the model. Also, they are correcting the existing one. Okay, so GPT we have used, a text embedding we have used for converting, right? You remember in the rack system, converting a text into the chunk of data so that it can be converted later into the vectors. So whatever you will use, that will be list down, and then you can apply. If you don't apply, it will work like normal without guards, just like you are using your machine without jet scaler. Anything you can access. The moment the jet scaler id team will install over there, then you will face problem and it will show a message like you cannot do this, cannot do that. So that is the importance of the guardrail. And I try, this is not a very bigger one that I want to make it like I will prepare, but if you apply when you are already building an agent, you are confident about the building an agent and performance was good, but you want to make it more safe, responsible, then you can think about this one of the feature and look into that. So that's I'm trying to discuss in this session, and hope this will add little bit of value. Remaining you can read it from anywhere, and I will discuss the next about the observability